Perry and Oprah also contribute to this movie. Now, also, let's take advantage of this. This is Black History Month. It should be Black History every day. You should learn something about it. Now, let me ask you this before I get started. How many of you had to hold back a tear during this movie? Besides myself. You know why you're crying? Because your ancestors were being portrayed up there. I've seen John Wayne and all them people shoot down Jackson, what they call them, and all that stuff like. But you don't see too many, quote, African Americans in this particular setting. And it does your heart good to see it. I'm not saying war is good, but we've been unrepresented. Now, one of the things in the movie I want to tell you I thought was really interesting. The young lady he dated. How did he handle that? Like a gentleman or like a player? Who said a player? No, I'm not. Okay. What did he do that was very traditional? What? Wait a minute.
He went to a church to propose to her.
Oh! How old are you?
7.
7 years old. There's a lot we don't get discussed in this room. I hope that we do when we go back. But the fact that she said they went to church and who was standing between them when they were dating or courting? All right. Now, also I want to say this to you too. What was the most profound thing that you saw in this movie? So what really stood out for you? Yes. Young people talking.
Like, the white people didn't really care that they was like that. Like most people, they white, and when they race, like, they get mad and stuff, and they don't like them. But they didn't really care about this shit.
All right. Now, but they kept right on fighting, didn't they? They didn't let what white people said about them hurt them, did they?
No.
They kept right on going, didn't they?
Yeah.
What was it saying they said about fighting and what else? When in the circle? To the last man?
To the last bullet.
Last bullet? It reminds me so much of Simba, what we're doing here. There's a lot of similarity with this movie and what Simba represents. The circle that he got into. All those things. Now, I'm going to stop for a moment because I have a lot I want to say about it, but I know Elder and anybody else might want to say something about this movie.
I want to say, what can you say about the relationship between Lightning and Easy?
That was two brothers. I like that.
They both got the bed.
Yep.
Both of them had faults or difficulties that they had to accomplish. Easy had a real bad drinking problem. And Lightning he had a mindset that he thought that he could do anything. So their relationship with each other, they kind of had to help each other out to get out of the situation that they got themselves into.
Ashe. Yes?
It's like Lightning didn't follow Easy's orders, so they had a relationship.
All right.
Great. What else?
They both had made a deal that they would both stop doing what they were doing. And when they broke that deal, Lightning died and Easy went on side.
What else?
Okay.
I just want to share this. I saw a lot of courage in that relationship. A lot of conflict in that relationship. But they were still best friends. I was told a long time, when you can say no to your friends, then you're free. Now, how many of you all would work that hard to stop your friend from doing the wrong thing and run the risk of losing the friendship even? Remember that when your friend asks you to do something that you don't want to do, or you see your friend doing something that they shouldn't be doing, think about this relationship.
Nation builders, anything that you want to bring out? Yes, sir.
I tweeted and Facebook. No, we use it for foolishness, so I figured we could use it for some good. So I'm using the hashtag SimbaNation, so anybody that know what that means, when you quote something from this, use that. But they was talking earlier in the movie, and the guy said this: life is a tough teacher. It gives the exam first and lesson second. That was a deep statement. That was a very deep statement. I just thought I would share that with y'all.
Who did they say was on our side? God. That's right. Like Jesus.
And the Holy Spirit.
Let me tell y'all something. That movie, especially young people, well, all of you young. When I was a kid, I didn't see us doing nothing like that. All I saw was doing with shiny shoes and a guy by the name of Stephen Fletcher.
Well, now.
And Mantan Moore, acting a fool. But that was during the time they were killing people. They were fighters during the 40s. But the Hollywood didn't portray that. So we got to start supporting our black actors. And I'll tell you this too. Buy the DVD, not bootleg. To show that we have money too. Economic power. I'm not saying someone's going to buy them. I know that. I can't buy the bootleg. But try to buy the authentic, because they get the royalties back. So we get more people to sponsor this.
I share this too. On the official DVD, you're going to get more information. You might get interviews with Lucas and people involved in making this movie, and the actors. And oftentimes they have a director's commentary. And you learn a whole lot more from the DVD than you got with bootleg.
Now, I'll tell you this too, that those fighters, now you notice the jets that came in, Germany, their technology were way ahead of the United States. Can anybody tell me what Easy did to shoot down that plane that was faster than his? Yes. Lightning, huh? What? How did they get those jets down? What? I mean, it was something very significant they said. Yes.
He went in a loop and went behind him and shot him.
That was one, but not with that jet. Yes.
He went up to get more attitude and he like started flying down.
Okay, that was one. But remember they. Wait a minute. Yes.
You gotta go ahead first.
Say it again.
You gotta go ahead first into the planes and destroy it.
No. Well, yes, but that's not quite what I'm looking for.